All right, so what's going on, guys? If you follow me on my socials and stuff, you saw that I started my prep. Bev and I started our prep for our April shoot. We have a pretty big photo shoot coming up in April of next year. So we decided to start now, 17 weeks out. I'm really happy about where I'm starting at, to be honest. You know, the prep that I started for my shoot in October this past year, which is about 2.5 months ago, I started that with only 10 weeks to get ready for that because there was so much traveling involved, and we just settled in our new place in LA like 10 weeks before the shoot. So we didn't have that much time, and I also started that prep at 218, which is a little high for me. So, and again, I still came in looking pretty good. I was pretty satisfied with how I looked. I got down to about 192, but I think personally, I look my best around 185, I think, 186. I'm really, really good conditioning right around there. So I was kind of disappointed, but I was satisfied too because I basically dropped 30 pounds in 10 weeks. I really gave it my all. I worked as hard as I could, as I do for every prep, you know, no matter what it's for. So I'm really happy about where I started here. I was 205.8 last Sunday. And these vlogs I'm just gonna do weekly updates for you guys. So hopefully there'll be 17 videos because I'm 17 weeks out, right? I'm gonna check on my progress and stuff like that. What I really wanted to do was when I wake up, I wanna just grab my camera, go right, into the bathroom with the camera, step on the weight, show you guys my weight, what it says, show you guys how I look in the mirror so you can see the visual progress as well. But unfortunately, I didn't do that this morning. I had a lot going on this morning. But that's what I plan on doing the rest of the time. So I started at 205.8 last week. Stepped on a scale this morning and I weighed 203.2. So I dropped about 202.6 this morning. So I dropped about 3.2 pounds, which is good. It's a pretty good start. Some of it is definitely water, because the past 2.5 months I've been increasing carbs pretty readily, almost every week, and I was about around 250, 300 grams of carbs every day because I was really focusing on strength and gaining some muscle in the past 2.5 months that I had transitioning into this prep. So definitely some of it is water. So I changed up the macronutrients, percentages got changed up. I'm going back to low carb, high fat because that's what I really, really feel best on, to be honest. I just came out with a free ebook, the low carb ketogenic roadmap, free for you guys. I'll link it in the descriptions down below. Download it. Let me know what you think. I follow all the principles I include in that ebook, and I find that I get in the best shape when I follow this type of approach. So I'm around like 35-40% macronutrient intake from fat, 45 to 50% protein, and then 10% carbs, and I'm doing it like that right now, starting off right away. Very easy, low intensity, 20 minutes of cardio 6 times a week. If you guys follow my practices, and you might know how I preach low intensity cardio when you're on a lower carb, higher fat diet due to the energy system and energy utilization while you're having a low carb versus a high carb. If you're in a high carb state, definitely I recommend the sprints, the HIIT, certain stuff like that, because that's the energy system you're using. The carbs are getting used and transferred into glucose, and you're using that glucose readily during the sprints and everything. So I have a lot of different types of practices that I do, and my clients, same thing with them. What I do myself, I'll prescribe for them because I've done it, I know it works. So that's where we're starting out at. We're doing a very low carb, high fat, higher protein diet. 6 days of cardio right now, 20 minutes, very low intensity, just some incline walking, stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We dropped 3.2 pounds last week to start. It was good. It was really good. I had a nice Christmas here. I miss my family and everything, but Bev and I, we really made the most of it. We really enjoyed our day. And now we got New Year's coming up, and her and I are going to be going to Vegas to meet up with some friends as well. We're going to meet them in Vegas, and we're going to spend a couple of days in Vegas for the New Year's. And again, I'm just gonna, hopefully I'll bring my camera so I can show you guys what I do and how I kind of stay on track while I'm traveling and stuff like that. But it's gonna be fun. So if you guys like, I don't wanna make these videos long. I really just wanna give you what I'm doing, any adjustments that were made, my weight loss from the past week, give you guys some visual progress of how I'm looking. And then maybe you can just take away some of the stuff I do and apply it to your programs and see if you can enhance some progress that you're looking for. Maybe something that you might not have thought of doing, such as adjustments in maybe some of your macros or different cardio or whatever. Maybe you can take away something from what I'm doing and apply it to yourself and make more progress at yourself. So I don't want to make these videos long. Just want to give you some quick updates. And that's week 1. So I'll catch you guys next week, all right? God bless you guys. Take care.